Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a beautiful start to their Friday. We have another rainy day here in Vermont. Now, as you know, I'm going back and forth between locations. So I'm in my old location, is how I'll label it. And it's raining here. So it's like the rain just follows me from location to location. And so I wanted to jump on here this morning and just to update you on a few things. This afternoon, I will be doing a video over on YouTube, and it will be exploring, it's morning coffee. And you know what? Thank you for being with me this morning for coffee. And I also want to say something else. Excuse me. I want to send all positive vibes. Wow, this is like just trying to get started. This is my second cup, actually. Usually I'm pretty good after one cup, but if I'm talking a lot, which I kind of do anyway, I do need the second cup. So, but with that, I'm going to share. So this afternoon, we will be doing a video over on YouTube exploring. It's not a true Kawandi, but it's inspired by Kawandi. Okay, so I'm going to put this back a little bit. There. So it's inspired by Kawandi, and the artisan, and I said this a few times only because I haven't gotten to this particular video. Excuse me. And the reason is because I am in transition. I am moving. But I gotta tell you, being an artist, I can't sleep without my artwork around me. I can't really have a full day without visiting some aspect of my art. And it's just such an intricate part of me. So I am at the old location. I'm going to call it the old location. And so, because in this next month still, I'll be going back and forth and finishing up, and you'll see less and less behind me. Here you used to see my artwork on here, some of my stuff. So that's all empty now. This little guy is behind me because he's going to be going with me to the open studio, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a moment. But so yeah, this afternoon we'll be exploring how to design from I'm going to call it patchwork because it's not a true Kawandi. It's from the inside out. I really do not know how that's going to go because Kawandi, authentic Kawandi, is designed from the edges out to the center, and the edges create that frame. So you're going in, right? And then you have the little bunch in the center, which is signature, and then you have tequila, which are the little patches through it, and the fula. That's the traditional, the fula are little flowers or tassels on the corners. So that's the traditional Kawandi that I'm inspired to do. But this afternoon on YouTube, we will look at the Kawandi, trying to focus from the inside, from the center, outside. So we'll try it. I'm not so sure how that is going to pan out, but I'm curious. So we'll do that. And so a few things. This weekend, and I may have already said this, but people are asking me to please say something. So this weekend, we have what in Vermont, if you're not from Vermont, you're from a surrounding state, especially if you're from a surrounding state or like New York, Canada. I know Canadians are not coming down. I totally understand that. I'm getting closer to the border all the time, as you know. But Connecticut, Rhode Island, all these, New Hampshire, all these near states. If you come to Vermont this weekend, you're going to see all through the state of Vermont, there's what they call open studio. And the open studio, I'm going to put this down for a minute. excuse me, I'll show you some pictures if they've got some here. The open studio is showing you art, is letting you meet the artist, okay? So you come into whatever gallery you choose to go into, and you may see an artist painting, or you may see them just sitting there sketching, or sitting there just ready to talk to you. So they're making themselves available. Most of them will be working, maybe they'll be working like that, you know, doing their ceramics. So now this book, look, it's called Vermont Open Studio, May 24th to May 25th, 10 to 5. So it's like all day. Probably any art studio you choose to visit, I'm betting they're going to have a little cafe nearby. Some of these might even have some artwork or artists in there, and even have coffee. So here's some more art. So I was invited to be in the open studio. Look, here's another piece of art. This whole book is showing you with the maps where these are. It's from all of Vermont, the whole state. So look at this one. Look, that's a natural. I love the natural art, you know, creativity with the natural fibers. So you're going to see me doing, I love the recycled, love it, but I love the natural. So I have a few things lined up in the natural realm, more with the needle felting, but I don't want to even say it right now because it's going to be a big surprise. Here's another artist, see? So you see the artists, such as myself, I'm going to bring, so they invited me last year, and I went last year, and I didn't fully understand what it was. I really didn't. I thought it was just a few of us getting together, you know, sitting and doing a volunteer demo like we do every month to get a little bit of our percentage if we sell anything in the guild. But it's a little bit more than that, okay? It's to get people to come to our state. You know, we do need the, you know, for the economy, it's a nice little boost. It's networking and meeting the other artists. It's seeing what's out there. So this bear, this is my one of my prototypes. There's a few of them I keep and I do not sell. This is one of them. So she'll be there. Let's call her Snowberry. You're going to meet Snowberry, and the reason I'm calling her that is my friend, who I buy wool from, she names her sheep, and beautiful, adorable names. She has a sheep farm here in Vermont, in Jericho, Vermont. She has a sheep over there called Snowberry. So the wool, when she sells it, she names it the name of the sheep. So I'm going to call this one Snowberry. And so this you'll be able to come. I'll be at the, if you're local or you're coming up, I'll be at the Milton Artists Guild. And I will be, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Snowberry with me, but I'm going to be doing a demo. I have all my scrap fabrics, my sewing, you know, sashiko needles, embroidery needles, my thread, and you'll see me designing another saddle blanket because we have more bears coming down the line. So so that is this weekend, and come along. And if you come in, so I'm going to be there 10 to 2 at the Milton Artists Guild. And I'll be there Sunday. So I'll be there the 25th. And I'll be there with a friend of mine, and she's a sewist. And then there's other artists who will be there. My other artists and friends will be there. So now with that, what I wanted to say, a couple things. Artists, right? The other thing about an artist is artists are not business, you know, your typical business person. In general, I'm speaking, because there may be some who are just, you know, very businesslike. I am not. I am the creativity really is dominant, right? So, but there are many artists who have little businesses. They have little websites. And this is a wonderful way also if you're an artist, and I want to encourage you if you're an artist, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Very sweet, and I'm so grateful to have you with me this morning. I hope I get to meet some of you. So, but if you are an artist, um, and you're trying to get your artwork sold, and you're trying to get connections, you're trying to figure out where to put it. Now, I gotta tell you, I am at the point where I select only a few places, and I'm very selective because guess what? I can't make the art pieces like I'm manufacturing them, right? I can only make them at a clip at a time because I create based on the creativity. However, it's not like I'm saying, oh, I don't want to create today. Every single day, it's like I go to work and I'm going to create. So that's how I do it. So if you're an artist and you're interested in being in the open studio, and let's say you missed it this year, go to your local art gallery, go to the local art businesses and ask them, talk to them about this, or try to get a hold of this book, or you could get it with the state of Vermont. Any of the little town halls probably have this, or Chamber of Commerce's. So try to so look it up on the net, and in your state, I'm sure that they have an open studio. So I wanted to share that with you. I'm going to put my coffee down for a minute. This is going to be a lot of fun. I hope if you do come in and I want to point this out right here. You see this one? Sparrow Art Supply. This is a little business. They're on TikTok, so look them up. Sparrow, and connect with them. Lovely, lovely owner. She has all these art supplies. She has a little room where she has art exhibits. And I was in an art exhibit and sold a piece up there. And the recent art exhibit in Jericho, I sold one of my bears. So I encourage you artists to get into the art exhibits. You can sell your work, you can raise awareness into whatever your theme is. Like mine is eco art. It's giving our earth a little hug by creating with recycled fabrics and natural fibers. But yeah, connect with her, Sparrow Art Supply, and and they're located right over this dam. Like the water is. I got to go up there and visit them again. And because guess what? If you are going through Vermont and you go to Middlebury, so there, everybody know, people who have gone through there, you go through there once and you remember a few things. You remember the dam, the bridge, you'll remember the little art place, and you'll remember the bakery, okay? Now, if you don't want the sweets, you'll remember the food. Because it's really good. So anyway, that's just a little, not an advertisement, but yeah, you want to stop there. So there's that. Now I want to, as I said, there's my artisan friends who have businesses. So one of them is this. I want to show you something. Okay, so this is, look how beautiful this card is. First, I want to show you. Look. Okay, it's called Northern Embroidery. Okay. And this lovely artisan, she's the screen printer, and she is located in Newport, Vermont. Look how beautiful the card is. I'm going to have her design my card the next time, because look, she does both sides. But what a beautiful job. So I want to show you that. So she does the screen printing. This is what you put your, my coffee cup is not going to fit in this. Like if you buy a coffee cup, like you're on the road and you buy one of the coffees that doesn't have any handles. So look, that's a coffee cup sleeve. But she made this, and she has these rack. Look how beautiful the color of this is. Okay? Now, it has a different business on it. It's called Bass Pro Shops. So this is a different business, but this is an example of her embroidery work, her silk screening, or what did she call it? So I'm not familiar with the right terms on this, right? Screen printing. So she does embroidery. She has embroidery machines, so she does embroidery. She does screen printing, custom design services, laser engraving. So this is her website, northernembroiderycorp.com. If you're interested, if you're a business out there, let's say you make hats and sell hats. I want to get little tags for my hats from her that, clip on. I want to get those from her that have my name on it. So she's called Northern Embroidery Screen Printing and Vermont Gifts. So guess how much this costs, because she has a whole rack, let's say she made for, her customers. This was $3. Look, this is lovely. I tried it on. Now today I don't have it on because it's long sleeve. Look, $3. She charged me $3. Oh, it says $5. She charged me $3. So look, it's lovely, and it has the soft, warm embroidery there, but it has long sleeve, and it's a little stretchy. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you, Northern Embroidery, and this is what us artists do. We connect with each other, support each other, encourage each other, inspire each other. Okay, so there's that. So for those of you who joined a little bit later here, this afternoon I'm coming back on. I got to do a thrift shop run, and because I have to get a couple things I'm looking for my new location. So, and of course, as you know, I do everything recycled. I'll be making my rugs up there. I'll be making my curtains. I am looking for temporary curtains for the minute at the thrift shop. The other people who have asked me to jump on here and say are the River Arts. Okay, River Arts. Let me show the workshop coming up with me. If any of you are interested, and again, I'm just going to emphasize a couple things, but first, I'll share with you, it is Saturday, May 31st, okay, 1 to 3 at River Arts. And if you want to, I don't see a number on here, wait. Okay, so here's a little bit more info, I'm sorry. So the shops are $40 for one single workshop for the 2 hours, and $105 for all 3. So what are the 3 workshops that I'll be teaching? So the first one is going to be the Boro Sashiko bracelet. The second one is going to be, which a lot of you loved, the YouTube videos on this, are the mini wall hangings. That's workshop 2. That's going to be Saturday, June 7th. So if you want just one of these workshops, it's $40. That's at the River Arts. Now, the third one and the last one will be June 14th, and that's a Saturday again. Fun day. I mean, it's the, you know what I'm saying? 1 to 3, and we'll be doing the coin bags. We're going to be doing a simplistic version of the coin bags. And the coin bags will be, you will get well started on them. So, and this also says, look, if I can get this on here, financial assistance is available. So ask about that, because, and this is in Morrisville, Vermont, River Arts. If you want to take a workshop and you don't have the funds for it, talk to them, because gaining skills like this can be inherent to you beginning a business, beginning a career, making your own a lifestyle more enriched and enhanced. And aside from that, it's a heck of a lot of fun, right? So those are the 3 workshops, and I'll be jumping back on here the closer we get, and I'll repeat this again. So again, that's at River Arts in Morrisville, Vermont. So look it up. It's me teaching the workshops, and we're going to have a lot of fun. As you know, I teach conceptually. So the technical, that is not what I'm after. What I'm after is that understanding the concept of Boro. Why and how was Boro created? So we'll go briefly into that. And as you know, you've heard me talk about that many times. Out of compassion and love, that Boro was created. And the sashiko stitching and visible stitching being used in a very humble way. If you want to use grids or you want to use dots and you want to get them perfect, you can do that, absolutely. But how I teach is the more down to earth, and it's based in the 1400s. So you'll see, and we'll go over that. I'll share my book with you very briefly, but we'll get started really quickly on our project. And we have a lot of fun in just designing, being with other artists, creating, being in a relaxed atmosphere. And that's definitely key. You definitely, you could bring your own fabrics if you want, but I do, I bring all the supplies. I bring scraps, I bring the embroidery needles for you to use to get started. I bring the lacy crochet threads. I bring it all so you get started. And I have everything pre-cut. So it's a lot of fun. And that's what we want it to be. You don't want to be worried, oh, did I bring this? Did I bring that? And then from the class, then if you want to continue and now you've got a new art skill or you've got a new interest or you're inspired, then you can go, you know what I mean, and get more. So anyway, with that, I hope that everybody has a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day. I will be on later today on YouTube and we'll explore a little bit more about the Kawandi, so inspired project. So with that, I hope everybody has an absolutely beautiful day. I thank you for being with me, and I will see you in the next one.